We will eventually get strong winds, but we start off with what we call butter sailing in Swedish.
This is over our wildest expectations of the plan that we talked about yesterday. Weak wind coming from the back, coming out here, so we probably don't do much speed, and then the wind will die off, and then we'll maybe motoring a little bit, and then on Tuesday the wind will come, and then we will take it and hopefully make it all the way down here to Kristiansund. That we will hopefully have some wind coming out here, and now we are just beautiful flying now. So the wind has come down, but we are still sailing, wing on wing, beautiful, and I guess we can't complain. The wind is 10 knots, we're doing like 4 knots over ground at least. We have some current with us, and the only problem we have, there is no sun in the cockpit. So we have to take the little coffee break in the in front of the boat. This is not too bad.
This is
Having a little cheers.
afternoon
Coffee. It's only coffee. So that is the Lofoten coming up on this side, going quite far off. It's not even possible to see where it ends yet. And on this side it's the mainland. Until now it's like almost 3 o'clock. We at least until 2 o'clock we did like 6 knots, so we can't complain, because this is what we, in the plan, this was the speed we thought we would have, like this way. But hopefully when the sun starts to set, it will not set fully, but when it goes down there might come some wind from the mainland going out, and that is what we hope for. But we will still go on, just sail, and on Tuesday, tomorrow that is, yeah, the wind will come, or evening, but during the day there will be very little wind, so maybe we have to motor. We will see. We'll see. So we are happy for 4 knots. Yeah, someone is having a siesta after the little coffee break. I will show you. Are you having siesta?
No, I'm having a siesta.
You are missing a cushion. You need one more, I can see
Yes,
that.
I think so.
I will get one for you.
This is very nice.
Okay, good night.
Nice sweetheart, and it's done.
I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Good night, sweetheart, good night. So it's still wing on wing after dinner, but we changed the side. We are going just out in the ocean, And hopefully this will stay, because I think it's time for me to take a little sleep before my watch starts at, maybe we decided to do 4 hours instead of 3 hours, because it's quite easy sailing and it's not dark. Otherwise we have found that 4 hours is a bit too hard, but when it's easy sailing and light, we will try it again. It's still very calm. We have come out from there, done this distance today, and it's like 6 o'clock, and we will keep on going. And yeah, you see Lofoten there, mainland there. We're going down this. Oh, somebody's calling there. We will have a very civilized dinner. We're eating downstairs. And because it's very calm. We have, and we have the plotter also on the iPad. It's like a mirror on the mirrored on the iPad there, so we can even be down here and keep a pretty good watch out. And I don't think there is that many small boats out here without AIS, but you never know, so we keep an eye. It's not bad sitting here having dinner, doing 6 knots, and it's, you can't hear it, but it's you can see there, it's straight downwind. There you can see it. Yeah.
Flat calm sea.
Yeah, wing on wing. We did get some rain here, and the wind dropped down, and yeah, there is nothing now. I will switch on the red light. So we got some rain, if you can hear it, and I will also, yeah, we haven't progressed that much. I will show you here. So we are here making almost nothing because the wind came down, and yeah, we are going a little wrong direction as well, but what can you do? Oops, there is lightning in the rain as well. We got the flash there. Jeanette is down sleeping. Good morning. I just started my shift, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we have been pushed west. I can show you. So the wind turned on us. We came here, and then we have been pushed out here. So this is the rust. But hopefully the wind will come this direction and push us back down again. And in there you can see rust in the rain, or behind the raindrops, maybe I should say. So we had a really interesting route through rust here. This was with the wind, and then it shifted totally there, and now I have tacked, and now we are going the right direction again. The wind has died completely, and now it's blowing like 6 knots, and yeah, we will start the motor, but I think we will have breakfast first. Have you started with breakfast?
I have prepared, and now I'm looking at the weather, and it is like you say, the engine will go on after breakfast.
And yeah, and then we have to motor until maybe afternoon, evening, and then we can
sail all the way.
Yeah, but then we will have some really good wind.
Oh yeah, I can see. Oh.
Wanted to show you, we just started the engine and there is like no wind and there is rust, but it looks like a beautiful day anyway. And the speed over ground is 0.3, so we better go with the engine. Now it's time for sailing. It's over 11 knots now, so, and that was just, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. But we will put up and turn off the engine. Yeah, the main is still up, but the Genoa will come out. Oh, there is some fog. So the engine is off. We are doing like maybe 4 knots now. I think we can live with this, and because the wind will come more and more, and it will also come more and more from the back, and this will be fun. It will be really fast, I guess, if the forecast is right. And yeah, then we will do some really good speed. So the wind come up a little more, so now we have 12. And so it's coming slowly and slowly, and we are doing 5 knots now, so we are happy. And the wind will probably come up to maybe gusting 30 or even a little bit more. And we will be flying, and we will see like then we will see like 8-9 knots, maybe 10 knots on the surface. We will. Now the wind has arrived and we are doing like 8, sometimes 9. It's blowing 21, and now we're starting to do some distance. Jeanette is done sleeping, and time is like 9:30, and I will have my watch until 12 o'clock. Then Jeanette will do 12 to 3, and then I'm on again at 3. And I'm downloading the latest forecast here. This time we're using the predict wind offshore. Sometimes we use the weather 4G or predict wind. Now we have, yeah, they're using the same models. But I think predict wind maybe updates earlier, so this time I choose that one. We have been out in the rain, taking in 2 reefs in the main. We had full sails before,
yeah,
but when it's gusting 30, it's a little bit too much. Now it's only 28, but we're doing like, yeah, you can see there, it was 11 knots or something like that. It's going up and down a little bit. Look, 11. Oh, so we're making some progress tonight, and you are holding on. I can see.
I'm holding on.
Good. But
fast.
now when we took the reefs, it feels much better. Yeah, we have some waves from the back as well. So maybe I can go to bed again.
Yes, I think you can do.
We changed to the jib because now it's constant over 30 knots. I have seen 36. So now we have 2 reefs and the jib. And yeah, it's much better. Now we're not too overpowered. having a little coffee and a sandwich after the night. You can see here the wind. So it was up to 36 knots, and now we're down to 14-15 knots. This is the curve. So this is like, what does it say? That is 6 hours ago, that is 12 hours ago. So like 7-8 hours ago it was the maximum, and that was in the dark there. I think we got something. It's quite rolly still. Let's see if I can. But not as it was before. The wave height has come down. What did you think about the wave height tonight, or in the morning when we started to see them?
Right, when we started to see them, and we heard them through the night. They were washing over the boat from the side, from that side over. Then when we saw them, I must at least be 6.
Yeah, could be more.
More,
Is this the first morning? I've only sailed one night.
No, this is the second morning.
So we have sailed 2 nights now. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
First night we tried the 4-hour shift.
Yes.
And now we went back to the 3-hour shift.
And I prefer the 3-hour, even though it was a little not much sleep this night, because we were rolling like I don't know what, but it was not any seasickness potential for me. I was, because the roll was the same roll all the time. Not when we sailed to the Faroe, you could not predict the roll and the pitch and everything. And you only used chewing gum.
Yes, only chewing gum this time.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yep.
And I'm happy. I didn't develop some seasickness during our Faroe trip. More than normal, but that was a really bad sail. This was tough, but doable. But hopefully we will have a quiet night this night, so we can sleep. And then tomorrow, maybe around lunch, we will be in the morning lunch, depending on the speed. The last bit, we will be in Kristiansund. We have a sunrise and we are approaching Kristiansund from the sea. Yes. Showing there. It's like 22 knots of wind. We are doing 8 knots coming in here. And we have to go up a little bit in the wind as well. A little bit higher tack. Jeanette is still in the bed. She gave me an extra hour on my watch, so she's well worth to sleep a little extra here in the morning, or extra. She hasn't been off for the 3 hours yet, but I would like to wake her up for this beautiful morning with the sun coming up and everything. But I think she will wake up soon anyway. It's a little bit cold outside, so I went in for a cup of coffee before we will cross the the highway, so to say. I can show you. So we're coming in here, and here is coming a lot of boats, and we are going over there. So we have to time this somehow. You see here, this is a tanker that is coming, and this is what shows the TCPA, so that will be our closest point. So we will go, he will be in front of us and we will come behind him. So that could be done with all ships. So this one, CPA. So it's not TCPA, it's CPA, because TCPA, that's the time. So you see here, so there you see we will be there and he will be there. So we will go in front of this guy and behind that guy, and then there is another one coming there as well, hot trans. The same, so we will be in front of him. But this guy will just be in front of us. So this is very, very handy. Going over like this. I don't know if you can hear this, but over there you have the tanker. And he will come in front of us. In there somewhere. So I'm totally wrong, because he will turn and probably come out here. Because you can see he has a meeting there, Gulfstream, and that's the pilot boat. Maybe they will meet up. And then, so he will come out here. So he will not go in front of us. Oh, my mistake. But otherwise we will go in front of anyway, if they don't start turning as well. So the tanker came out there instead, because he turned out there. He dropped off the pilot, and then he can go out to sea. It's a beautiful morning coming in here in Kristiansund. Now we'll just take down the main, drop it. Perfect. Thank you. So we're going under one of those bridges again. This one is the clearance of 28 meters and we are 23, so we're getting closer and closer. But there is still 5 meters to go, so no worries there. So that should be in Stockholm, that would be a prime location. But I guess
Stockholm is the capital.
Yeah, but it's coming up here as well.
Yeah.
You can see there is some lovely houses here. We never summarized the sailing down to Kristiansund. So now it's like Saturday evening and we have been here 2 days. We're going tomorrow and it's a fantastic evening. You can hear some music on the other side. And so, how was the sailing down here from Lofoten?
Well, it took 3 days, 3 full days, and parts of it was a lot of wind, like 30 knots, gusting 37,
yes,
30 constant and gusting 37. And since we have a very good doghouse, we sit inside there. But as we go out and reef and change from Genoa to jib, we go outside and the waves were quite high.
They were big.
They were big, at least 6 meters, but they were following us, kind of following us, but they were still very big. But it was a good sail, no seasickness. I didn't even take seasick tablets, I just chewed a little bit of chewing gum. But yeah, after 3 days we were quite tired when we arrived. Took a lazy day, slept very well for many hours, and then took a lazy Friday, and then today we've been super busy.
Yeah, and I think the batteries are fully charged now. I mean, not the batteries on the boat, it's our own battery. So now we're good to go again.
Yeah.
We're going south. We need to go around Stad. And Stad is like an peninsula on the Norwegian coast, wherever.
Corner
thing that it's quite famous for. It's difficult to go around it, so the Norwegians even building a tunnel for large ships to go through it, because it could be difficult to come around it because of the wind and the current and everything. So that we need to time in very subtle weather, probably motor around it maybe. But so
it's not that far to motor around, is it?
No. But it's like a peninsula that almost looks like a fist that comes out there, and it doesn't. If you look at the chart, it doesn't look anything. But if the Norwegian has decided that the tunnel should be ready in 2025 or something like that, and now we're talking like ships, real cargo ships, it's tunnel for cargo ships going through. I think they are serious. That's a bad corner to come over. Yeah.
And you read about it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful when you go.
So look up Stad if you want to. The Stad tunnel. Maybe we can put a link or something in it. Anyway.
And after that, we're heading over to Scotland, to Inverness.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then we do the Caledonian Canal in beautiful weather in September.
We hope.
Yeah,
Cross our fingers.
We hope. Because the last time we did Caledonian Canal, it rained for a week and we didn't see anything. So this time we hope to see something.
And who was doing all the ropes and everything, and who was under the bimini?
I was
the captain.
I was under the bimini, protected from the rain. Oh, I look like the crazy professor. I need a haircut, my dear. I need a haircut, I'm telling you. Yes. We have to start the machine again.
I did not want to tell you when we went to the restaurant that you look like a crazy professor.
Thank you for telling me.
Oh, but you do.
Yeah.
You washed your hair today.
Yes, okay.
We will cut your hair once.
Yeah, we need to do that. But, so, let's say kippis, as the Finns do.
Oh, are we in Finland now?
No, we are in Norway.
No, we are in Eastbjörn.
Eastbjörn country, but salute.
Salute.
That was Italian.
Wait for the wind, wait for the night. Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not